Page 75 tries to improve your vocabulary. This page in particular talks about the participles used as adjectives, ed versus ing. So let me read what the page says for you. Participles are verb forms that can be used as adjectives. Look at the two statements. The rules of some sports are very confusing. The visiting delegates were confused about the rules of baseball. Present participles end in ing and describe the effect a person or thing has on us. Past participles often end in ed and are used to express how we feel about something. So let me put it this way. So basically this page is talking about words or verbs that end in ing and in ed. When a verb ends in in ing, we call that verb a present participle, most commonly known as gerunds. And when a verb ends in ed, that's called a past participle form. When a verb ends in ing, or when a verb is a present participle, well, this is what happens. So imagine that these circles are representing people. Let's focus on the ing part. So when there is a verb that ends in ing, it means that what is carrying out the verb is making others, people or things, feeling in a specific way. Contrary from the verbs that end in ed, that are basically describing the state of something. All right? So again, when something ends in ing, it makes others feel in a specific way. And when something ends in ed, when a verb ends in ed, it's describing the state of that object or of that person in particular. Let me show you some examples talking about the present participles. For example, I have the word annoying. And when someone or something is annoying, it makes people or animals feel annoyed. Another example is the word worrying. So when something is worrying or someone is worrying, it makes people or animals feel worried. When someone is caring or something is caring, it means that it makes people feel, or animals, it makes people or animals feel cared. Different from these other examples. When someone or something is delayed, that's the first example, it means that that someone or that something is not on time. Or when someone or something is closed, well, that means that someone or that something is closed. The same for installed, that's another example. That means that that someone or that something is installed. All right? So again, present participles make others feel in a specific way, and ed, verbs that end in ed, express the state of that specific someone or something. All right. There is an exercise on page 75, which is A, and let me read the instructions. They say, read the first paragraph and identify the participle adjectives by underlining the present participles and circling the past participles. Well, you don't have a book, and I'm not asking you to print this thing out, but I want you to probably on a piece of paper write those words that are adjectives, that are present participles, and on a list, and also do the same with the past participles. Okay, so find the ed ended verbs and on a list, and have them there because you will need them for taking this. So this text, the one that we have on exercise A, talks about a game called Brain Ball, right? Brain Ball. If you don't know what that is, well, don't worry. This text explains to you what Brain Ball is about. Let me start from the left reading. It says, on your mark, get set. relax. If you are tired of the same old boring games, you might be interested in a new and exciting invention from the Interactive Institute in Sweden called Brainball. Brainball is a game unlike others. What is most surprising about Brainball is that the winner is the player who can stay relaxed under stress rather than the player who is aggressive and overly interested in winning. In order to win, you have to be relaxed and not excited. All right. Now, also on this page, there is exercise B, and it says, now complete the article with the correct form of the participle. So in the blanks, you have to fill in using whether a present participle or a past participle. Remember what I told you almost at the beginning of this video. ING and that verbs are the ones that make others or others, people or objects feel in a specific way. And when something ends in ed, it is describing the state of that someone or something. So let me continue reading. Follow the reading and try to provide your answers here, if not in the quiz. The player's brainwaves are recorded and then processed to extract the alpha activity, which reflects a peaceful state of mind. The motion of a ball on the table is controlled by the difference in the alpha activity between the two players. If you are more relaxed, that is, more alpha than your opponent, the ball rolls away from you toward your goal. Your opponent, knowing he or she is losing, must relax farther under this stress to reverse the direction of the ball. According to one enthusiastic player, I was surprised or surprising to discover a game that I like. I get bored or boring very quickly and find most board games tired or tiring. But what makes Brainball so interesting and excited or exciting is that it's so relaxed or relaxing. Well, provide the answers. Let me know if you have any question by using the available means of communication, and see you next time.